Hey there, Taurus. This is Chronic Joy Tarot, and this is your February 2018 reading for general reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Taurus. I say general because obviously it's not going to land on every single one of you, but the general energies of Taurus are, called together right before I do the shuffling and pulling of these cards. I pull in the energy and the spirit of Taurus. And the way my readings go, really any of my readings can kind of resonate at any given moment, because what they're designed to do is to tap into an aspect of yourself that you can focus on for the next couple weeks or so and develop. And this is about your personal and spiritual development, less about other people and actions and external influences in your life. So let's see what we've got here. And at the end of the reading this time, I'm going to pull you one card from the Mastery of Love deck by Don Miguel Ruiz, following the Toltec wisdom. And because it's going to be Valentine's Day, I thought I would pull you a card about your love. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of a different spread this time. This is called The Key. And it's basically going to unlock the energies within you to move forward and focus on the theme of the reading, which is following this oracle card from the Ascended Masters deck. And your theme this month, Taurus, is Law of Attraction. Okay? Basically, I love the way that Dr. Wayne Dyer kind of sums up a premise of the law of attraction, in that you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So what you're putting out there is what you will receive back. There's a definite correlation to, like in any given moment, you could be standing on a busy street and there are hundreds of things going on. And what do you choose to focus on, right? Like, do you choose to focus on the couple that's arguing on the corner, which could totally draw you into, argumentative and oppositional energies, and then you could get into an argument, in the next moment. You know how those days go when, I can't find my other shoe, and my keys, and now I'm late, and I can't get there, and then there's traffic. You know those mornings. You get what you are. So in that first moment when you can't find your shoe, it's like, I guess I'm not supposed to wear those shoes today. And then you just find another pair, right? This is what I mean by, the thoughts you project out there are what are the experience you're going to have. Okay. So following this spread called The Key, we have a starting point here. And this is kind of the key to unlocking the progress. This is the starting point. And hello. It's the mind. Your thoughts and the power of your mind are beyond measure what you can really imagine. Like the thoughts you carry are setting intentions sort of behind the scenes. And sometimes these thoughts can run through our minds like, mindlessly, literally. And we're not realizing that, if you cultivate the thoughts that you put out there, and the energies and the intentions you set, your experience will change, right? So if you feel that your mind is way too cluttered right now and kind of looking like this figure in the picture, it's definitely time to take a break, rest into spirit, and, sort of allow all the things that are coming to you from the flow of the universe, allow them into your experience so that you can sort of be guided by that instead of by, we're guided by our thoughts. But when we lock in on one specific outcome and that's the only way we'll accept it, that's when we get into trouble, because life doesn't go linearly. It doesn't say, okay, you want to get from point A to B. Okay, poof, you're there, right? It kind of says, you want to go from point A to B? Well, let's go this way. And then, there's a hill there. And then you might have to go around the gate, but then you'll get there and stop and talk with a friend for a minute. And then, eventually you'll get to B. That's what life is. That's how life is. And so allowing space for that is going to be really important for you to make progress. You can have and be and do anything you want, and your thoughts, can either guide you there or block you from getting there, right? Okay, the next two cards here are the yin and the yang. This is the feminine and the masculine, internal, external. And so the internal energy, look at that, silence. Opposite of the mind card. Basically, it's kind of asking you to empty your mind, right? Spend more time in silence, more time with just your breath, with the life that is right here, right? And that's where, if you can create that space that's created when you're in meditation or when you're clearing your mental closet of all of those thoughts that keep you kind of locked in place, if you spend more time clearing that and in silence and receiving instead of asserting, you'll find that there are many more possibilities on how to proceed than you ever thought, right? Life will show you little signals and little signs, and you'll get inspirations and you'll get ideas of how to go about facing a problem or an issue in a different way that, may or may not have occurred to you if you didn't take that time to rest your mind, okay? And in your external world, you may find that you feel a little closed off from others. I don't know if you're in a place of frustration right now, Taurus, or if this is this isolation card, this sort of closed off, wall around your mind and heart is going to be the result if you don't relax your mind. I think that's kind of more like it. You may actually really feel this right now, but it's also the potential. Like if you don't find the balance between, mind and heart and stay open to what the universe is bringing you, then you could find yourself locked in place and kind of, in the deep freeze from yourself and from others and from your goals too. The card here in the middle is called the meditation. This is the energy to fall back on as you're making your progress. If you feel like you're stumbling a little, this is your sort of your touchstone, your place to tap into, and that's creativity. I like to say this card is not only for like literal creative endeavors, but also self-expression. Because that's what creativity is, self-expression. So when you're on your, quest to look for the signs that the universe is bringing you to get you closer to your goal and to help you achieve the things you want to achieve, remember that, your version of it is not the only way, right? So open up that space inside you that allows room for other options and other possible outcomes and other people's influences. Open that up. That's what this getting creative says to me at this time. The next three cards here represent body, mind, and being. And let's see where they are. Well, so like the isolation card, if you continue with the pressing forward, there's only one possibility, and I only have one thing I want, and there's only one way to get there. And if you lock yourself down in that, you're actually it's gonna take its toll on your body. You may get headaches, you may get stomach aches, stiff back, lack of sleep. This unwillingness to just rest in your silence, open up your mind, trust that everything you need is coming your way, and allowing that law of attraction to work. Not being able to follow that is going to cause like literally physical limitations for you. Okay. And we don't want that, do we? So keep an eye on it, maintain the balance is just what we're saying. And nothing that you're doing is wrong, ever, not ever. Everything is for your growth. Every challenge is there for your growth. Everything is for, you to learn more about yourself and how much you can take and how much you can assert yourself and how much you can just trust. Everything is for your growth. Not doing anything wrong, trust me. In the mind position here, I get the outsider. So you may feel like you're very set apart from your goals and the desires that you want. But, like this little boy that wants to get to the rainbow world, the chain that's holding that gate in place, the lock isn't even engaged. So you're not set apart from your desires and dreams. Your mind sets you apart from them, right? Your perception of how far away it is created by your mind, right? If you can just rest in that trust and know that, there's room for many different little tangents, many little detours along my path. There's room for that because I'm still on my way. And then when I get there, I'll have the next desire ready to manifest as well. And that's how the law of attraction works. But it's mostly resting in the knowing that it's being handled, that the universe is responding to your thoughts and your wishes. In the being position, it's awareness. You're gaining more clarity. Your whole being is integrating now and realizing that, my mind is very powerful, but it's not the only element to get me forward. And my heart can stay open and I can be in a meditative position, but I can't do that all the time, right? It's balance. And you're getting that clarity. You're getting that awareness that this balance is the key. That's the key to, having everything come to fruition. The outcome here and the top message of the reading is this card, We Are the World. So this is a reminder that you're not in this alone, ever. You have your spirit guides, you have your angels, you have other human beings that don't even know your name, that are pooling their energies into that same quest that you have, and that's helping, the universe bring to you the tools that you need. You're not in this alone. Talk to your spirit guides more. Talk to God. Talk to your higher power. Whatever label or name you put on it, connect with it. Connect with other energies. Connect with the flow of the universe. And, pretty soon you'll find that, I used to be way down here in these mental energies that had me locked down and had me shut out from others. But look at me now. You got this. All right, Taurus, let's see what your love message is for this time. And this is about self-love. And look what we got. Love and accept yourself just the way you are. Remember I said you're not doing anything wrong? There's no wrong turn. You're getting this. You're growing. You're learning with every step. On the back here, it says, you are what you are. You don't need to pretend to be something else. When you pretend to be what you are not, you're always going to fail. So love and accept exactly who you are. You're beautiful. You're getting this. You're moving forward. And you're doing it. You're doing it with more and more ease. Okay? All right, Taurus. Thank you so much. I'm going to try, I've been telling everyone on all my videos this month that I'm going to try my hardest to do another reading in February, but I cannot promise it because I'm in a very busy time with my day gig. So it may not be till March that I see you again, but until then, I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I will talk to you soon.